The Bolivian police and army just murdered 30 indigenous people for the crime of defending democracy. But whatever, Canada's cool with that. Despite lip service to reconciliation with First Nations in the Great White North, our government is on side with murderously recolonizing Bolivia. Global Affairs Canada states, Bolivians deserve to have their voices heard and democratic rights respected, and it is critical that free and fair elections be held as quickly as possible. Canada stands ready to support those efforts. Actually, free and fair elections were held in Bolivia last month. Evo Morales won those elections by a margin of 10%. That's a landslide compared to Trump or Trudeau's numbers. The Bolivian people keep voting for Evo Morales. He's their first indigenous president in a 60% indigenous country. He also raised millions out of poverty by making the Bolivian economy work for the people, not foreign multinationals. He nationalized Bolivia's hydrocarbon sector in 2006 and was working on doing the same for lithium. But well, that was just going too far. Newsflash! Tesla shares up on news of the Bolivian coup! Make no mistake, though Canadian media is silent, Bolivia just suffered a coup. The police stayed home while fascist paramilitary gangs unleashed brutal violence against elected leaders of Evo Morales' movement. Many elected leaders resigned in the face of violence against their families. Power was seized by Janine Áñez, a white, Bible-thumping bigot senator whose party got 4% of the total popular vote. Under the Bolivian Constitution, she was nowhere near the presidency. Her first decree was a license to kill for Bolivian cops and commandos. No surprise, they immediately started massacres of peaceful indigenous protesters. Her second decree charged Morales with terrorism and sedition. Talk about the pot calling the kettle black, eh? So Morales, now exiled in Mexico, can't participate in those critical free and fair elections that Canada supports. Stephen Harper was cool with that move in Honduras. So why would JT have a problem with it in Bolivia? It doesn't surprise me Canada's back to cheerleading America's CIA-sponsored coup. Go figure. Justin Trudeau's government is as anti-democratic, pro-corporate, and as racist as Stephen Harper's. But when Mr. Reconciliation supports silencing indigenous voices with bullets and snuffing out Bolivian democracy, well, the stench of that hypocrisy just makes me want to puke. After all, it is 2019. For Rabble TV, I'm Umberto da Silva.